Hey guys, this is MacMan0978 here with a Mocha and After Effects tracking tutorial. Now, I'm not sure which one of these will be uploaded first because I also have a After Effects built-in motion tracking plugin, which a tutorial on tracking with that plugin for coming out, and I also have a tutorial for Mocha. So I'm not sure which one of these will be out first, but I'm going to be teaching you how to track with a spline. And you can also use Bezier, mainly because I've only really used a spline, and I like splines, so I'm going to teach you how to do that. So go ahead and load in the same footage that you have in After Effects into your Mocha. So here it is in After Effects, and here it is in Mocha. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and just create that spline. So there we are. Let's create this. Well, actually, let's come up here and do that. And just make sure you're getting some nice points of contrast. Now go ahead and click over here, track. Go ahead and track forwards. Now, Mocha does tracking frame by frame. Now, it may seem slow, but you're going to feel better doing this rather than using the built-in After Effects motion tracker plugin. And unlike After Effects, Mocha actually looks for rolling shutter and understands what rolling shutter is. So that's another cool thing about Mocha, because I personally use a DSLR. So as you can see, it's tracked successfully. Now what you're going to want to do is click Export Tracking Data. Now go ahead and click right here, After Effects corner pin supports motion blur.txt. Copy to clipboard. Now in After Effects here, so as you can see, I've got the footage, really nothing fancy about it. Go ahead and click Layer up here, New, and click Null Object. Now, you're in motion tracking, you're going to be using null objects all the time. Or at least I think you might be. You might be storing information in something else if you can, but I prefer to use null objects all the time. So once you have your null objects selected, go ahead and hit Command V on a Mac and Control V on Windows. Now, as you can see, it's exported all of our tracking data from Mocha into After Effects into our null object. Now, I'm going to add a couple things here. I'm going to create a new solid right here. I'm going to make it, well, actually, let's make it kind of a red solid. Come here, in effect controls, or never mind. I'm going to select the Eclipse tool, and let's just drag that out a little bit. Come back to our main tool right here, our selector tool, and now let's go ahead and bring down the opacity on this, just so that it's not too staring all your eyes. So there's the red solid. Now what you're going to do, go ahead and parent that to your null object, and you can drag that anywhere really. It makes sense to have it by the null object, and that's where I'm going to keep it. So right kind of by the null object. And now I'm going to add some text. Red ugly blob thingy. Let's come back to our selector tool, and these things right here. I'm just going to drag these to the length of the composition. Back there, right there. And now, as you can see, the shape is sticking, but the text isn't. That's because the text hasn't been parented to the null object. Now if we do that, if we parent the text to the red ugly blob thingy, it kind of works, but not that great. So you want to parent that to the null object. And as you can see, Mocha tracked a little bit differently than usually it would have, just because normally you'd want to use something else besides a spline to work, and just I haven't learned anything besides using a spline. So, and then you could also say parent, select that and parent the footage to the null object too, and do something crazy like that. But I'm just going to parent that none. Thanks for watching, guys.